Hey Tiger fans, Ben Rosenbaum here inside the U on probably the nicest day we've had to shoot to the house. I am joined by wide receiver coach Mike Moyseenko. Coach, thanks for joining us.
No problem.
And thanks for bringing the weather.
Oh, absolutely.
You ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do it. So something we know about you and that some people might not know is you were the offensive coordinator in the American Indoor Football League, their Baltimore team, which Coach Kosmakos played on. You guys won the championship in one of those years. What was that like being in that league and also coaching Gus?
Oh man, that was a lot different than here. You know, it was kind of a part-time deal for a lot of the players. So there would be late evenings, really long bus rides, but that team, when we did go on a run, took a lot of pride in their jobs and what they were doing. And that was really special to see those guys kind of really come together and as a common unit and you know, win a bunch of games.
And then you were a walk-on quarterback at the University of Maryland.
Yes.
What are some of your memories as a Terp?
Oh man, first thing that comes to mind was the first time we ever beat Florida State. That was my sophomore year. Some other memories are some bowl games that were a lot of fun. Being around a lot of good players that are still playing in the NFL today.
And Coach, we've reached the 50-yard line here, and now it's time to do a little speed round, get to know you a little bit better. You ready?
Right. Yep.
Favorite movie or TV show?
Right now, you're gonna laugh, I might have to go The Big Bang Theory. I challenge anyone to watch that show and not laugh.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
Anywhere, where would I go? I would go to Australia.
Favorite food?
My favorite food is my wife's breakfast. Whether she makes egg, whatever she makes for breakfast is really good.
Do you have any pregame superstition or ritual?
Not necessarily, no. Nothing that I do all the time.
Funniest coach on staff?
Dan Hernandez.
Favorite thing about Towson?
Obviously the people, but I love the location. You know, Towson is a great place. There's a bunch of stuff going on. You're 10 miles away from Baltimore where, you know, literally you can find a million things to do. I think that's really special and unique about this place.
Could play or coach another sport, what sport would it be?
I would coach golf. I would coach golf. I can't think of anything bad about coaching golf.
Favorite coaching memory?
My favorite coaching memory would, if it was here, it would probably, I mean, obviously the title run was amazing. In 2014, we went to Delaware, and we were having not the year we wanted to have, but I think Delaware was ranked and trying to make the playoffs, and it was their senior day, and the place was packed, and we beat Delaware. And I just remember celebrating with everybody after that game. Made some big plays in the second half and beat a good Delaware team. That was a great thing.
And something people might not know about you?
Might not know about me. I had open heart surgery when I was 4 years old. I had an ASD disorder, and they went in and patched a hole in my heart when I was 4 years old.
All right, Coach, 50 yards down, 50 more to go.
Let's roll.
Let's do it. And now, wide receiver coach here.
Yes.
And you're losing some pretty big names in Andre Dessenberg and Christian Summers. How has that process been about trying to figure out who those next guys up are going to be after these two have graduated?
It's been exciting, and the reason is we lost, to be honest, we lost a ton of production from those two guys. Both had over 55 catches, both were all conference guys. And there's not a lot of production coming back from the previous teams, but the door's open for everybody, and all the guys sort of see that there are opportunities to make plays. So I've got a really young group that's hungry to you know, step up into roles that they haven't been in before.
Who are some of those guys that you just mentioned that maybe we could be seeing on the field this year?
From top to bottom, the two older guys that are really trying to you know, take a leadership role in the group is Sam Gallahan and Trey Kilgore. But then there's a bunch of guys. Nick Grays comes to mind, Brent Richardson comes to mind, Shane Leatherberry comes to mind, Ryan Bowles comes to mind, Noah Staub. New to the addition is Jabari Allen, Brandon Allen. It's uniquely my group right now. There's literally 10 guys competing for spots, and you know there's stuff that some guys do well, some guys do better than others, but they all have, you know, certain attributes that are pretty awesome, and it's coming together as a really nice unit.
What's your outlook for this upcoming season?
I think we're definitely going to be a competitive team that you know, when we are playing well, we are executing. I can't see why we don't beat everyone on our schedule that we play. We've got talent up and down the roster. The kids are believing and working incredibly hard. It's just going to be a matter of building in the summer and putting it all together in camp.
All right, Coach, and we have now reached the end zone. We have taken it to the house. And what would can't drop this one in front of the wide receivers, Coach.
Yeah.
What would a touchdown be without a touchdown celebration? So what would a Mike Moyseenko touchdown celebration be?
So one of my favorite celebrations, I would have to say, is, and you probably saw it a million times with Terrence West, and Shane Simpson gets into this a little bit, but when they cross the end zone, they get back. They go back to their O-lineman. They toss the ball to the ref, and they go back to the O-lineman, and the O-lineman picks them up. Better than that, holds them up, and they get to do something like that. So I like the guy that scores gets, shown to the audience, but he goes back to his teammates to help them get there.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking it to the house.
No problem, man.
For wide receivers coach Mike Moyseenko, I'm Ben Rosenbaum. For more information on your Towson football Tigers, head over to TowsonTigers.com. And as always, go Tigers.